was the exact opposite.
100%. I thought they were going to be competitive. If you listen to our podcast, the preview of this game, I picked Oklahoma to lose, but I had them losing by a touchdown. 42-35 was they had 42 points before you even had a chance to sit down with your nachos. It seemed like. And again, I've been in a game like that. I was at the Orange Bowl when Oklahoma just got destroyed by USC, 55-19. I still remember that. The worst game day experience of my life. No doubt. I've been at disappointing losses. I was there when Bob Stoops kicked it to Tyreek Hill a second time. I was there in when Notre Dame won, in Norman. I've been to disappointing losses. That was the only time I really feel like that's an embarrassing loss. I mean, I left. I left the game. There's only really, I'm trying to think, make sure I say this right. There's one time in my life that I've left an OU football game before it ended, and I was in Miami. I was just like, I stayed through all the way through the third quarter, and when the fourth quarter started, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I'm in Miami, Florida. I'm watching this team just lay an egg. And I do remember this guy, I'm getting up to leave, and this guy's like, hey, we're Sooner fans. We don't quit. We don't quit at our team. Sit back down. And I just looked at him. I was like, dude, they quit on us. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah. They quit on us, and I'm leaving. And then the stories came out afterwards, like Dan Cody saying, talking to just run the ball and get this game over with, And that's I'm a different generation than you. So you've basically lived the good life with Oklahoma. You don't really remember the 90s per se.
Right.
What's for you? Because it's interesting, your perspectives. What's the worst loss that you can remember?
Besides yesterday.
Besides
yesterday.
Besides this Peach Bowl, what's the worst loss before that moment? What was you're like, man, this was, when I think of bad OU memories, I think of this.
I would have to go with a game that we were together at, and it's the 2013 Cotton Bowl.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Manziel.
A&M. Yep. And I think what was the final, 41-13?
I don't know. I've blanked. I forgot about that one. We drove down that day and then drove back that night, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I would have to go for that, but we got to see Johnny Manziel put on a show.